Yeah! Come on! Are you dumb? Are you stupid? 6-2. Oh, I know people were ready to dunk on us. Slam dunk indeed. However, today have we spoken with an emphatic performance at Molineux. A place that we have been sliced, diced, and fried over the years. But today, Wolverhampton, it is shit. And Madueke on Instagram got it spot on because he actually walked and talked. He talked and walked. He walked and talked. He handled business. Man of the match for me. What a performance. When you go and get 6 goals away from home, there is no question you leave the game with more pros than cons. You leave the game with more confidence than concern. Of course there was issues. It was a game of 2 halves. It was leaving me feeling bipolar. However, I love this feeling. At the end of a game, 6 goals away from home, everything was a dream in terms of the way it all just fell into my lap. It was just goal after goal after goal, and it was being scored by who I wanted and felt like needed those goals at those times. It was just a breath of fresh air. When you come into a game where Madueke's work rate has been questioned and he's got to rise to get those consistent starts with his training, and then he leaves that Instagram post, you're thinking, Wolves have got the material. Wolves have got the credentials. They've got the facilities and the capabilities to embarrass us. He comes in and drops an absolute masterclass on their head tops. An absolute masterclass of epic proportions. Boom! Boom, chakalaka. Listen, let me tell you something. When that lineup went out, I was quietly concerned about the left wing because you know my thoughts and I keep it a buck. I keep it 100 bucks, in fact. Mudryk, for me, shouldn't be starting Premier League games. We don't have the facilities, the time, the attention to be given to him in these games. These games are too important. They're too difficult. However, I sympathize with the fact that we knew Neto wouldn't start. We knew Felix wouldn't start. And in Nkunku, it's always good to manage in Nkunku's minutes because he's had a lot of injury issues. So we are looking after our players and we're making sure that everyone's fit for the season. Lovely. So he gets his chance. 2 wingers, 2 completely different performances. I'm afraid it's night and day. They don't belong in the same convo, the same category. If this was X Factor, they wouldn't be in the same group. It is just a different level completely between the 2. Madueke showing, responding, under pressure and performing. Mudryk, unfortunately, quiet as always for me, you know, in terms of just not being able to get himself into the game. And people will say, well, they don't pass to him. Well, unfortunately, that is maybe a real thing. And that's probably a bad sign. If your teammates are not giving you the ball as much as they're giving it to the other winger, then it's probably a trust issue. It's probably a confidence issue in your ability. So he is the only attacker that left that pitch with no GA. And that says all it needs to say. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm not here to, massage anybody's ego or make a comp out of something that, isn't there, give you your 5 completed passes. Oh, listen, today, every other attacker has left that pitch with GA. Every other attacker has performed to a higher level. You are at the back of the pecking order as far as I'm concerned. It was a brilliant performance from Palmer with Madueke. The way that they linked up on that right-hand side, interchanging, give and goes, the fluidity was there. 3 assists Palmer leaves with. 3 assists. But listen, let's get started because it all starts with that goal. Like I said, Jackson, set piece. That's Chelsea. That's the Chelsea I know and love. That's an old school Chelsea goal. Back post, right place at the right time, flick on, put the ball in the back of the net. Now, first half, guys, the defending. Unfortunately, we were getting our goals, but then they were responding. Acuna Matata, he scored a hat-trick at Chelsea last season. He gets his goal today, 27 minutes. Again, the defending. Caicedo in that first half, giving the ball away too cheaply, too easily, not concentrating like juice. Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo off the ball. Yes, I know our defenders could be better. I'll speak about them on the second goal with the set piece, how much of a mess it was for Larson, who we spoke about in the preview, 6'4". Keep an eye on him. But the lack of ability to tackle in the midfield is a very big problem. So when Maresca's not playing Enzo as the deep line playmaker, when he's put him in the 10, we don't want to see him pressing back 4. We don't want to see him in half space. We want to see him in the deep position, spraying passes. But you have to be able to win the ball back. As a midfielder, you have to be able to tackle. You too. Big money, big expectation, high quality midfielders have to do better. You can't just spray those forward passes and think that's your only job to do. So we can get a comp together for Twitter and put it out on the platty. No, you've got to be able to win the ball back. You have to tackle because otherwise you're putting too much pressure on our back 4, on our defense. And that is why we're conceding a large part of our goals in preseason and now in this season as well. 4 goals conceded in 2 games. So that's the negative. Set piece, obviously, listen, we got our goal. We got our 2-1 lead. Beautiful long-range pump by Sanchez. It was like Petr Cech, right? Just left, just bang, straight out the back, straight up to Drogba, chest away from home to Everton, here on the volley, bang. But this time, lovely header from Jackson, cushions it for Palmer, loops the keeper. Again, second pure Chelsea goal. Pure old school Chelsea goal. First 2 goals, beautiful. Now, obviously, we can see from the set piece, an absolute mess. An absolute mess. People at the back post like this is the Amex Stadium, like this is Brighton. João Pedro. People at the back post just chilling, just having fun. Not good enough again. Not good enough. But again, that was the first half. Oh, the second half. Oh, the second half was mesmerizing. The second half was tantalizing. The second half was, beautiful. So beautiful, guys. It's bringing tears to my face just thinking about it. The way that Madueke just took this game by the scruff. Oh, a hat trick. 2 right-footed goals, 1 deflected, 1 left-footed goal. The way we have cried for, we know you're a good dribbler. We know you've got a left foot, but can you give us something on your right foot? Can you develop either a cross or a shot? Against Bournemouth last season, that absolute rocket of a shot with the right foot. And this season now, the GA is there. Even in preseason, we was getting a little bit of it. The GA is coming. 3 goals is a brilliant performance, a man of the match performance. I could have given it to Palmer, of course, as well, but I just want to give it to Madueke purely because it's a bigger deal for him to go and get a hat-trick and put his name down on the team sheet today as a starting player after the week that, he had with the whole, question about his training and his consistency, which was pretty public from Maresca. Also the Instagram post as well. Just, you needed to perform. You need to perform, right? Because we've spoken about tracking back in the preseason. You need to improve that. So people are watching. And I'm trying to forget about Elise. I'm trying to forget about Elise this season. So if you could perform, that would be perfect. That would be brilliant. If you could give me goals, give me responsibility, give me maturity, give me output, give me quality, give me great decision-making, we will be there. His goals today, all of them, fantastic. Because even the one that was deflected, it's just taking initiative, taking responsibility, not just when there's a penalty like last season, not just when there's a penalty and there's a nice easy goal for you to go and stick it in the top corner because you are good at penalties. On the pitch, you take that responsibility. You say, Cole Palmer, it's not just you. Actually, Cole Palmer, you can feed me and I'm going to put the ball in the back of the net. I'm going to put Chelsea up multiple times in front. This is what we want. Put us 3-2 ahead. Yeah? Put us 3-2 ahead. That's what he did. Settled the team down. Then he went and did it again and again. Just goal after goal after goal. I thought I was living in La La Land. I was so happy for him. So happy for his performance. He really, really was incredible today. And it all started in the first half before the goals when he was taking people on and ripping their fullback, ripping their defenders, getting people booked. Just perfect winger performance. Can't ask for much more. Cannot ask for much more. So happy. So then we go from there. And of course, at that point now, Chelsea are cruising. Like I said, Cole Palmer's just assisting Madueke for fun. Madueke's just finishing everything that comes his way. And what more do we need? Well, I'll tell you what we need. We need Pedro Neto and João Felix to come on, the 2 Portuguese brothers against Wolves, the Portuguese club. João, brother, Jorge Mendes, what have you done to Wolverhampton? Huh? What have you done to Wolverhampton today? That last goal there, the 6th. Super 6 Sunday. The way that Neto just came on, just added the quality at halftime that I've been talking about that we need on that left-hand side that neither Sterling, neither Mudryk have been giving us last season. I need decision-making. I need polished first touch, polished passing, good link-up play, cut back, on a plate. You make sure you pick out your attackers. You don't just spray it in there. You don't just throw the ball in there willy-nilly. You make sure you put that ball in properly. And who is on the end of that? It's João Felix with a finish into the top corner. Oh my goodness. I'm living the dream at this point. João Felix on debut. How many times in his loan did he hit the bar against Dortmund, hit the post? People tried to pretend like he wasn't giving something to the team, like he wasn't giving some creativity, some performance, because he was unlucky with these moments. Yes, he had some bad performances as well. Yes, he was weak. Yes, off the ball, he gets pushed away. Yes, his work rate is improving. It's a lot of things I've just listed, but the brother can give something. He can give something. And off the bench, This is right now for me his role, because until we fix our pivot problems, we can't play Felix in the 10 and then Enzo and Caicedo as a double pivot. Off the ball, that is class. That is absolute class. However, to have this option coming off the bench just gives something different. A little bit of fluidity, a little bit of capability, some goal output. That's what you want, right? Perfect. And then obviously, we're just cruising. Wolves have capitulated. Enzo is much better second half, spraying it about. Caicedo, unfortunately, gets injured. Hopefully, he's going to be okay. Lavia's just tweeted that he's fine as well. He's going to be back soon. They're just enjoying life. Everybody's ballers now. Everybody's ballers are on the pitch, just spraying the ball up and down and back and forth. Some moments, Colwell still lapse of concentration, nearly conceding again. All I need from this team this season, I need you to concentrate. I need you to lock into these games and concentrate, because a lot of our errors are either from two things. One, the midfield can't tackle and just getting run through the middle of it like it's nobody's business, spreading legs like it's crazy, yeah? And then the other thing is here. Caicedo just giving the ball, unfazed, no pressure, just giving it away. Colwell giving it away, Dewsbury Hall, whatever. You guys just need to focus. Just concentrate for full 90 minutes. I don't know if it's because you're young. I don't know if it's because you're young and dumb. Focus. Young, dumb, and rich. Just focus. That's all I need you guys to do. But listen, I'm so happy. I'm just so happy, guys. Make sure you smash out the likes. Wolves 2, Chelsea 6. Season has finally begun in the Premier League. We go home to Crystal Palace next weekend. We go against Serviette in Switzerland. I want wins. I want wins. No nonsense. Nothing other than wins. It's what we're capable of. It's what we must demand. It's what we need. Champions League football this season is the expectation. I'm sticking to it. A lot of people are questioning it. That's fair play. Fair game. I am going for the jugular. I want trophies. I want Champions League. I want goals. Come on. Smash up the likes, guys. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. In a bit, people. Peace.